and subscribe. We are here today. And today, it's quite a special day because I'm drawing a new character. Now, this character looks similar to another character because they are related. But had fun making this character. I don't have a name for this character yet, but she will be in the story. Oops, my bad. She or they will be in the story. Now, this character might look similar to another character that we've seen. A character that we know and love, actually. So I want y'all to guess. Alright. Yeah. Art by Vaughn's in the motherfucking building, y'all. Let's get some air horns for that. Some air horns for that. Clap it up, y'all. Clap it up. Welcome to Sketch My Way Back, where you are celebrated, not tolerated. Alright, I hope you know that. I hope you know that you're celebrated, not tolerated in this motherfucker. We're back today. Strong 47. Wow. I tried to go to work today, man. And I damn near passed out. I guess I'm really. Yeah, man, you're sick. Get some rest, bro. I thought yesterday it was just a light cold, but nah. Nah, see, you. I mean, I hope you get better. Yeah, don't play with that. Don't play with your life now. You know, if you're sick, take that day off, rest, chill. Hope you get better, bro. For real, for real. It's crazy because every summer I tend to get sick. This fuck ass weather one day. It's hot as fuck, next it's raining, cold. Yo, same here, bro. It's like for me it's like winter. It's like every winter I get sick, no matter what. Doesn't matter how good I take care of myself, I end up getting something. It's like I got a weak ass. I don't think I got a weak immune system, but like sometimes I be feeling like that. It's just certain jobs like that. If you do, no matter what, you'll get sick. I hate that. I know for me it was a group home. Working at the group home, that always made me fucking sick. Cause those clients be dirty than a motherfucker, but God bless them. This is a new character. New character alert. New character. You know, I can kind of like, who do you think this character looks like? Y'all both guess, like, who does this character look like? And guess, just guess, who does this character look like the most? Let me see the guess. I want you to guess so I can start explaining the process. Okay. Close, close, close. So pretty much this is what I did since Hakeem, he looks androgynous. Like androgynous means pretty much he can look like a boy or a girl. It kind of looks like a girl character, so I'm not sure. Maybe Hakeem's sister or something. Close, and it could be. It could be. It could be. But once you see her hair, then you'll kind of know who she's related to. The hair is the one that's gonna give it away. I've drawn a character with this hair before.
A chip. I'll take this. It might be useful later.
Maybe terror related? Nah. So, pretty much, this is what it is. So, Hakeem looks, I said, I know, I'm drawing this myself, I don't let my face look real. Exactly. So, with Hakeem looks androgynous. So this is pretty much this character is based off of just Hakeem, but like just style wise. But the hair, I'm kind of doing something else. Y'all know, y'all probably know by now. So these people have a whole family line with the whole same type of hair. Y'all remember that chick I drew with the similar type of hair? Yeah. So that's why I use Hakeem like that. I was just like, you know what? What if Hakeem looked like a girl and had the Lisa Simpson haircut? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the spirit. That's a good guess. That's a good guess. This character specifically has no origin. The only thing I have down for her is that she's related to the other chick that has the same hair. That's the only, like, they have a family pretty much. And they all got that white streak in their hair. If you remember the chick with the same hair, this is her little sister. So I have a whole family of characters with like this type of hair.
Emergency shutters have been activated all over the place. It doesn't look like we'll be able to go on a casual tour of the station. First, there's something I'd like to
And this is gonna happen a lot. I'm gonna make a lot of characters with the same face, but like slightly changing something. Saying that this was Hakeem's exactly. And it's really same face syndrome. The thing that Oda has, you know what I'm saying? Oda be doing that shit too. So there is doppelgangers, right? There is, like, when you have the spirit world and you have the real world, everybody has a spirit world version of themselves or a doppelganger. And that helped me tell the story that I want to tell. This one specifically is based off of, it's really based off of, all right, I have same face syndrome. I'm gonna draw a whole bunch of characters just with different hair and same face. Because Hakeem is androgynous, he can be drawn as both female and male. You know what I'm saying? He has feminine qualities about him, so that's why I'm like, all right, let me use him. Let me see him as a girl. I can't really do that with Devontae. Not saying I won't ever, but it would be a little bit harder to get that off.
You're too slow. Hey, we should do this again sometime. Too easy. Piece of cake.
I kind of want to keep her eyes like that. Yeah, I like her hair like this. I mean her eyes. I meant her eyes. Eyes like this. You know, I gotta have more characters for the girl, the female audience. So, you know. And I don't plan. Most of the females in my story are not gonna be damsels in distress. Just know that. Cause that's over with. I'm making strong, black, independent, complex female characters. Trope is tired. Exactly. So with this character, she comes from a family of demon hunters. So everybody with that type of hairstyle, some type of demon hunter. Or like, you know, power user. And it even goes deeper into her design. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that she's like a bad guy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you guys think that she is on the bad side? Or is she like somebody who could be redeemed and good? Because that goes into the character design as well. Just let me know. Y'all take a guess. Is she a bad character or a good character? Just based off her design. Anti-hero? That's a good guess. And probably, honestly, is. Because I know for a fact that her family's not gonna fuck with Hakeem's family. But this is pretty much Hakeem's love interest at one point in the story. If I give that whole family an arc, so you can, if you've been in the streams long enough, you kind of know the story behind Hakeem. But because she looks like Hakeem, she is good. I can say that for the most part. She is like an anti-hero for sure. Yeah, she's an anti-hero. Might even be deeper than that. But I know I just want these family of people to have this hairstyle. So I messed around with it. I might change it, to be honest, to make it like different, but the inspiration is Dr. Voodoo, or the nigga from Marvel who's a voodoo master. Y'all remember him? I think it's Dr. Voodoo. Because I know he has white streaks in his locks. So I was just like, what if there's a whole family of people like him? That's kind of where I got the white thing. Also, here's an idea I've been messing around with too, is that like they're all like, so is this the whole family, bunch of women demon hunters, and it's like doppelgangers who look like the main cast? No. So it's a whole family of demon hunters. There's a whole family of demon hunters that look the same because just purely off the design, character design. They only look like Tara, Hakeem, and all that. But here's something I might play around with. If you know the story of Frankenstein, I was gonna say that these characters could be doppelgangers, you know what I'm saying? And like could be like just built different or like made humans. You know what I'm saying? Like they're humans that were made by like a doctor or whatever. That's something I can mess around with too. To look like Hakeem and Tara and their whole crew. To kind of like, maybe they got their DNA and then these guys are just like, they all have the same hair. That would be crazy. That's something that I might actually do. Because if they're all like made humans, they're all pretty much like homunculi like Frankenstein was. You know? You know what I'm saying? So it's like maybe, because I wanted to have Frankenstein characters, and I'm just like, that's kind of, if you know Lady Frankenstein, she has that thing in her hair, that white streak in her hair, and I can just make all these characters that were made by a scientist, and the scientist was trying to capture their image. Low-key, it'll be funny since they have similar traits with Hakeem and them. Yeah. I just haven't done one for Devontae, and I probably won't, because there's story reasons why they probably couldn't even get his DNA. So he'll probably be the only one without that type of doppelganger. Man, I like this breakcore mix. Let's take a break real quick. One commercial break. But I'm not like leaving. Just want to do a talking break because, just because. Matter of fact, I need to get a physical copy of Radiant Lotus Volume 1 from you, bro. So let me know how I can like Cash App you or Zelle you or Venmo so I can pay for one. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get that comic book because that's what I was about to talk about. And I didn't want to seem facetious or like a liar or asshole. But yeah, I definitely need to cop one so I can support, you know what I'm saying? Need a physical copy. So let me know how I can get one. I can send you my address. You can send it to me. Okay, link in the bio. Okay, for sure. I'm about to check that out. And cop me one. Cause I copped two, I think volume 1 and 2 from my homie well, no. I'm about to cop one from my homie Six Dragon. Shout out to Six Dragon. Make sure y'all check out Kepler the Observer. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, Kepler the Observer. Nah, I mean, it's not. It's just I feel bad because I'm just like, man, I copped the homie. I'm about to cop from the homie, and I just like literally met him recently. So I'm just like, you know, I known you for a long time and I haven't copped one. Like, I'm doing you a disservice. So I'm finna cop one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna study it too. Cause I'm gonna figure out how that's gonna help me make my volume 1. And that's why I wanted to bring that up, because I actually have two copies right here. I actually have two, I think this is volume 1 and 2 of Seventh Kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all cop this shit. Make sure y'all look into Seventh Kingdom. This is part 1 and part 2. I think this volume 1, part 1 and 2. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've read it before, but I'm waiting until I start my volume 1 and my part or my chapter 1 or chapter 0, so I can study it. And I'm gonna do something a little special where I record myself reading this and pretty much show y'all the process of how like these influential manga helped me create my chapter 1. So when chapter 1 coming out soon, you know what I'm saying, for me. But while you can, yeah, this is volume 1. Yeah, so this is volume 1, part 1 and 2. Make sure y'all check out Seventh Kingdom. If you guys haven't heard of it already, make sure y'all check that out. Special shout out to Robbie. Definitely someone I admire as a mangaka and an author. She gave me a shout out on Threads, so I figured I'd do the same in the video. So make sure y'all check it out. He said it's also I use POD service Amazon. Okay, Ingram, which is one on the left. If you want chapter on the right, this button with the art display chapter. Oh, no problem, bro. I'm gonna be using it to study, to be honest, because I'm gonna do that for Seventh Kingdom, Naruto, Your Shit, and Kepler the Observer. All 4 of those I'm gonna be reading and see what type of influences I can gain from reading my peers, you know what I'm saying? And like people I look up to. So it's gonna be a whole series that I'm gonna be doing, just letting y'all know for future references. But yeah, shout out to Robbie, shout out to Six Dragon, and shout out Art by Vaughn. All 3 of y'all, 1, massively support me, and 2, are heavily influential when it comes to like the creation of my own manga and the story directions that I'm taking. So shout out to y'all, for real. And that was not a paid promotion. I really did that with just from the bottom of my heart. That's how I feel. So make sure y'all check out Radiant Lotus Volume 1. Make sure y'all check out Kepler the Observer and Seventh Kingdom. These are all great stories that, you know, I really feel like she's next up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really dead ass feel like she got her foot in the door, and I just want to support any way I can. Also, again, I don't expect people to buy Volume 1 off rip since I don't have another volume. I do believe more people will buy Volume 1 out, but hey. That's just what I think. Nah, I feel it. I get what you're saying, but yeah, that's kind of like that's why I'm like looking at my rollout now too. So you're all good. Just speaking out about my series and stuff helps, to be honest. Oh, for sure. I'm gonna do both. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do both. That's easy. It's easy. It's easy work to do both. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this light on. It's easy. It's nothing. And I just want to have physical copies of shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I can put it on my wall. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I buy art from the art homies, you know what I'm saying? I got this shit from. Let me see. I got volume 1 of Tuskegee. I got chapter 1 of Tuskegee Airs. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's this dope ass Instagram artist I've been following for a while that does the art for that. He like draws like Storm and all that other shit. I'll get the name. I'll put the link in the bio. If I don't, I don't. But just know Tuskegee Airs is tough as fuck. All these volumes I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be reading when I start my chapter 1, so I can have like fresh and old influences from that. So yeah, I just wanted to shout them out. Yeah, shout out to Robbie, shout out to Six Dragon, shout out to Art by Vaughn. Their volumes are out right now. Make sure y'all fucking tap in. Six Dragon shit is on Global Comics. So yeah, just look up Tuskegee. Yeah, look up Tuskegee Airs, Kepler the Observer, and hopefully I'm saying these right. And the Seventh Kingdom. The Seventh Kingdom for sure. Like, I'm not trying to shit on the other two I just mentioned, but like Seventh Kingdom, like, man, I love the art design, the characters, you know what I'm saying, and the author's dope as hell. So yeah, shout out to her. Agahime man. What up, man? Thanks for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? We was just talking about some indie comics, and now we're headed back into drawing this new character. Yeah, so I just want to preface, like, this is a safe space for that, man. This is a safe space for people to talk about their comics and, you know what I'm saying, whatever they got going on. So if you got some new shit that you want, that you can put us on, that'd be dope. Let me see. Gotta make sure that waist is snatched. You know. But I also gotta draw realistic characters too. So that's like my next thing is like, let me get some big women in the story too. You know. Let me get some old people in the story. I haven't even learned how to like really draw old people like that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out how to draw Hakeem when he's older, all that shit. This is just way better for this phone. And I was right. How are you gonna do old people? They got 200 lines and the eyes, lazy man style. Yeah, that I can do that. That's a way. Just draw a shit ton of lines like that under their eyes. Yeah. And draw the slanted eyes. But I gotta figure out how to draw them black. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be black. So let me see. Think of wrinkles around the mouth. Yeah. Yeah, that's real. That's why I'm like, I gotta start drawing characters like that. But I don't like at the beginning. I don't really have that many diverse characters, so it's like it's all good. I mean, I just know that Boondocks does have an art style. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, Boondocks art style. Yeah, that's real. That's real. It definitely needs some references. References help out a lot. Yeah, and it'll help me put my own little twist on it. The only old character I really got is Professor O. You know what I'm saying? But he don't really look. You don't really look old. The only way you know he's old is by his hair.
Kneel before your master. Let me be the blesser of all souls.
Yeah, I need to look at the reference for older black people for sure. And white people, you know what I'm saying? Just all around different type of... I haven't drawn... That's another thing. I do need to start drawing some white people. Or just people with, like, you know, regular hair. Let me not say regular hair, but you know what I meant. with just long hair. I call white people hair regular hair. It's crazy. They gonna cancel me. You know, but I'm just saying, like, black people, we got special hair. Some black men who are older tend to look like Professor Oak. It just means to take care of himself. Exactly. Exactly. That's why it's kind of like, I did draw some old peoples, but, you know, I need to do more. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Yeah. That's one thing in the creation of this I try not to do is, like, I just want to draw the characters I want to draw. You know what I'm saying? So I remember Bassett was asking me the other day about how old the characters are, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna do young adult. I don't want to worry about over sexualizing characters and all that other stuff. So everybody's like a consenting adult, 18, 19, 20, going to college or some shit. Kind of like Invincible, but Invincible is like, yeah, I think they're that old in that one. If not, then that shit was crazy. Yeah, it's all about telling the story that you want to tell, man. Give her a halter top. You know what I'm saying? And she ready for some action. Like she about to go fight somebody. I want to leave her eyes like that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some extra details. Yes, sir. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Hagahime. Whenever you read Volume 1, introduction art, please. Cut off right there. You can see what you got. I'd like to know. Okay. I'd like to know what you'll think will happen next. No problem, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. When I sit down and like not speed read shit. Cause I kind of when I read manga, I just like go like I read so fast sometimes it's not like I don't even really read it. Like especially One Piece, bro. Oh, like and when I'm reading One Piece, I'm just like let's get to the end. You know what I'm saying? But I was speed reading that shit. I'm gonna reread that shit like in detail when I'm doing my Volume 1. Cause I want to like be inspired by like truly great mangaka. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be rereading Volume 1. I'm effed up right now. 7 days fast. It's only the second day and everything looking delicious. Ooh, 7-day fast is crazy, bro. But hey, shout out to you. I be fasting. I be intermediate fasting, or in whatever it's called, intermittent fasting, like where you only eat once a day, like. Yeah, I got you, bro. We won't talk about. I don't even know what you're talking about. Chapter 1 is long as fuck. It's 114 and 160 pages, but it feels like an anime episode. A lot of people call it that. That's dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get your mind off it. I'm like, we talk about, it's okay talking about your manga. Hell yeah. And we talking about Art by Vaughn's manga right now. He got 114 pages. You check it out, man. If you haven't already, Radiant Lotus is out right now. Right now. You can go check that out right now while you're fasting. He said about to eat this keyboard. I'm weak. Yeah, 114 pages is a lot, bro. That's a lot of pages. That's a lot. I was planning to do 55. So 114? Yeah. To me, it kind of went by fast. Like when I was reading it, like it didn't. I didn't even really notice that it was 114. Yeah, man. He's really out here like that. And the art just keeps getting better and better, man. I can't wait for volume 2, like to see what that looks like. Honestly. Read it for free or buy it physically. Link in bio on all my socials if you're interested. Yes, sir. Man, I'm low-key kind of jelly, man. I want my shit to be out now too. Yeah, but fasting's good for you, bro. You can lose a lot of weight real fast, like real fast. Have your face, your skin clear too. I'm gonna go with the Frankenstein story for these characters, because them being doppelgangers is actually kind of tough. Volume 2 is a cinematic experience. I was surprised myself. Yeah, that first chapter was tough for me. I didn't have no experience, but I had a dream, and you see it in the chapter. That's what's up. When I was done, I told myself that I can do anything if I put my mind to it, and look at where I'm at now. Facts. Clap, bro. Bro. Clap it up. That deserves some. Clap it up for Art by Vaughn, for real. Making his dreams a reality. That's tough as fuck. That's how I felt when I first started drawing my characters. So I'm just like, I can only imagine when I finally get to chapter 1. So, I'm trying to get like you, bro. I'm trying to get like you. Straight up. Straight up. So everybody can see what we got so far. But yeah, that's tough as fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like hopefully by then, if volume 2 is out, I have more inspiration, man. I'm gonna have two books to read. And again, I'm the only person who's working on this. LOL, no hope or nothing, but one day I'll have an assistant. Yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream, is to get somebody to, you know what I'm saying? Get a studio, you know what I'm saying? Get a studio behind it. We need the bells and whistles for Radiant Lotus, for real. We need everything, if possible. I'm speaking that into existence. It was in that anime and that shit. Volume 3, shit. That shit's about to be crazy. Welcome in, everybody. It's your boy Mukamura Sama. You know what I'm saying? We are working on some new characters for Psychic Homie. You guys have any questions about the series, let me know. If you guys have any questions about the other series that we've been talking about, let me know. I'm a big fan of, my peers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm willing to promote this shit for free. I don't give a fuck. They the homies, so. Yeah, and that's another thing I thought of too. That's my audience's name, the homies. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about my audience, I'm talking about shout out to the homies. Y'all the homies. Y'all the homies for real. The homies. DA homies. Y'all the homies for real. What y'all think? What the homies think? How y'all feeling? How the homies feeling? Yes, sir. Doing it all by yourself. That's what's up. And sometimes that's what's necessary, man. One thing I learned about certain people in my life that I came across is that some people want a team. Some people want to be part of a team. And some people need to be part of a team. You know what I'm saying? And that's two different things. Some people need a team to survive and to get their shit out. And there's nothing wrong with that. And there's some people who think that they need a team, but really can do it by themselves. You just gotta figure out which one you are. You know what I'm saying? Me, I thought I needed a team to do this shit. But I'm now realizing that I'm capable of doing all this by myself. You know? And there's some people who kind of wait around for a team, like I said, which is nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. The homies, you know what I'm saying? That's the audience name. Volume 3 and onward is gonna be a psychological horror / mind book. The theme in R3 are deep as fuck, and I made a quote that'll set the tone for the arc and ask for your question. I'm not gonna say nothing about it, but yeah, be prepared when I get to arc 3. Oh shit! See? The hype is real. The hype is real. The hype is real. I really like that. The hype is real. I love it. Yeah, I had to drive an hour out of Houston to find some person who fixes computers, and they're gonna run a diagnostics on it. So like, I got a second opinion pretty much. I used to read Bakuman manga at home when it started manga. Yep, Bakuman is tough. Bakuman is extremely tough. I don't think I finished the anime, but I don't think I ever finished the manga. I don't know if they go into like different stories and shit. But yeah, I need to get back to that. That's probably another influential manga that I need to like get on to inspire me. Yeah, that shit was tough. It definitely inspired me to want to make one, like for sure. Gotta give a special shout out to Bakuman. Yeah, that doppelganger, I'm like really thinking, I'm like, yo, that actually is tough. It can be a whole Frankenstein theme mixed with vampires and shit like that. These are like zombie characters pretty much. based off of the main cast. And would it be weird if would it be weird if Hakeem likes her? That would be fucking and weird and like, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I gotta do that now. %. I'm definitely gonna use that, bro.
No promises.
Yeah, that's just tough. And I kind of, like I said, in the whole series, I was always gonna mess around with vampires, zombies, you know what I'm saying, Frankenstein, mummies, all that shit. So it's like, it kind of goes with it. It fits it. And Doppelganger, anything horror, you know what I'm saying, kind of fits my shit that I was just gonna throw in there and be like, all right, well. And I can still make them demon hunters. Like, they can be zombie demon hunters or some shit like that. And all part of the same family. Yeah, this is tough. I remember you were talking about your other series you made a while ago that it had a myth world or something like that, or it's Psychic Homie, I forgot what it's Psychic Homie, then Filter for sure. Oh yeah, so pretty much the old series I was working on was called Stoners, and in that series, pretty much like there was a planet that people were on, and pretty much you can go around, like you can pick up a stone, any stone really, any crystalline stone or whatever, and get like a power from it. So it's kind of like One Piece with the devil fruits, but like on crack pretty much. So in Stoners, you know, if you use the stone power, you're a stoner. And that's still in my story. Myth Planet is still in my story. I just changed it up to be the spirit world. And it's still going to be called stoners. Like, people who use the stones are going to be called stoners, but it's just going to be the B story to my Psychic Homie story. So you have Psychic Homie, and then you have stoners. You know what I'm saying? So stoners is just the B story. So whenever, say in the real world, everybody's doing like the like they have seance circles, like Hakeem, Devontae, and Milzo, Professor O, and Tara, and everybody else in the group. They have to do these weekly seance circles to make sure that, you know, Devontae doesn't just perish pretty much. And I'm like giving away a lot by saying that, but I'm just gonna act like I didn't hear it. But anyways, they do these seance circles and go to the spirit world, and pretty much they go to the spirit world to go on adventures as well, kind of like Digimon. So it's like they have their adventures in the real world, and they have half the other adventures in the spirit world. The only spirit world character that I have ever drawn was Milzo. Everybody else has been a earthly character. So yeah, exactly. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm like, yeah, he is. That's why I feel for him. But so with that story, that's when Devontae is the main character. You know what I'm saying? So he's the main character of the B side, and Tara and Hakeem are like the main characters of the A side. Is what I'm trying to do. Facts. Just like Shane. For real. That's the Devontae lookalike right there. But he has nothing to do with them. And that's the other character that she's related to. You know what I'm saying? Because they both got the same hair type. But he don't have the white streak. I need to give him the white streak. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Thank y'all for pulling up, man. It makes this shit so much easier when y'all pull up, for real. Y'all make this shit so easy. By the time I look up, it's already an hour, and then I'm just like, shit. Piece is already done. Damn, they both look like Hakeem. Whoever made them really wanted Hakeem's DNA. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I gotta figure that out too. It might be this nigga. This nigga might be the you know what I'm saying? This nigga might be the scientist type shit. Yeah, I'm really thinking of some tough ass shit now. So I'm just like, they can be on some like shit, zombie shit, and some type of zombie clone fucking Frankenstein shit, and died multiple times or some shit like that, and they're just out there just doing missions and wow, get their head blown off. They come back, you know what I'm saying? That shit would be crazy. That shit would be insane. But obviously Hakeem is gonna feel for this character, and pretty much this would be the love interest of that part. Shit. Looked like he did an experiment on himself to get the third eye or something. Exactly. I'm weak. Yeah. Yeah, these characters that I'm making, they weren't like canon. See, they're sisters pretty much. They're sisters pretty much, which is crazy. That's where the white streak should have went too. I don't know why I'm playing around. I initially wanted to give her a white streak too, so. But all three of them. It can possibly be a transformation too. You know what I'm saying? Possibly. Yeah, we gotta see. And I kind of want to see her with other hair too. All three of them. Like I'm gonna mess around with the hair texture and all that stuff. For real. Thank y'all for joining the stream. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. I ain't ended it, but I'm just saying, whoever just joined the stream, I appreciate you. If you have some questions, let me know. We're just talking about the series right now and the possibilities. Zell's gonna be tough too, man. Zell's gonna be tough. That's a character that actually has some lore. He has a little bit more lore than this chick. I don't even have her name, but Zell, like this guy too, I don't have a name for him either. Yeah. Slowly building that stream showcase is crazy. It's crazy that Hakeem came right before that other guy. And I wasn't even really thinking of him as a bad guy either. I wasn't even really thinking of him as a bad guy. I was kind of like, he could be like, he was supposed to be the Crystal Homie. That's what he was. The Crystal Homie is a cool character too. Oh, shit. Okay, my battery's running low. Hold up. Quick save. There we go. Quick save. Yeah, there's a lot of shopping around I gotta, think about when it comes to these stories. So I'm just like trying to figure it out. I want to just shade this so bad, but I'm just like, let me not touch it and fuck it up because it actually looks good. I want to post it before I do anything. Yeah. Let me not fuck this up. Let me not. What up, what up? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Sketch My Way Back stream. If you guys have any questions about my series Psychic Homie, let me know. We're talking about it right now. We're talking about this new character. You know what I'm saying? Don't got a name for her. Shit looked like he did in, oh yeah, here, I already read that. Yeah, she don't got a name yet, but if y'all can drop some names in the chat, maybe we can figure that out. I need some help. Help me. Help me. Tune in right now. We live. We live, baby. We live. Shout out to the homies who pulled up. Shout out to the homies who pulled up. Appreciate y'all. This is day 47. 47 of drawing. I was like, off stream, I was like, yo, I'm running out of ideas to fucking draw. Like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm finna draw. I might end up having to draw like shapes and shit at this point. I don't know, but that's the person that came on. That's Sudan. That's interesting. That's interesting. Like honestly, she looked like I think her name might end in an N. You know what I'm saying? Like, not Karen. I was about to say Karen, nah, like more like, I don't know. I can't think of one right now off the top of my head. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Can't even think of one. Do studies on areas. Yeah, that's real. Like backgrounds. I think I'm gonna draw backgrounds at one point. And that's honestly, that's probably what I need to do most. Is because that's the one I'm immediately like, oh my god, I gotta draw buildings. Like, no, like that's exactly what I thought when I thought about that. So probably gonna end up doing that. Or furniture at least. You know what I'm saying? I thought of that because I saw a little girl. Yeah, this one's tough. Panels, that's another one. That's another one where I'm like, oh my god, I gotta draw panels. No. Yeah. I mean, shit, look. It's a panel right here. There. I just need to draw another character there. That'd actually be cool. Weapons, 100% weapons. Items and shit. And the funniest thing, items and backgrounds is something like right before I went on this stream shit is when I was just like, I need to work on this shit. So that's probably what I gotta do next. 100%.
A chip.
100%.
I'll take this. It might be useful later.
100%. We out here, man. Hour and 30. If y'all keep, what's it, clothing, accessories? Yeah, clothing for sure. I can do better with that. Just straight off of thinking about it, Devontae, he's the one who needs like the most when it comes to accessories, or at least style within his clothes. It's just very basic. Like, I want to make the t-shirt way more baggier. I want to make the pants way more baggier. That's one thing I'm gonna start doing with him, is that he's gonna have a lot of baggy clothes, sagging in a specific way that is like tailored to him. That's one thing I'm gonna do for sure. That's one thing I'm gonna do for sure. I gotta work on backgrounds myself. I think just take pics of backgrounds and convert them to lines and go from there. That's probably what I'm gonna do, to be honest, because that's kind of already what I'm doing with like my character design. I have a shit ton of references. I just make them black and white, and I do the same thing. So I'm probably gonna end up doing that, but just throwing my own little spin on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Art is complicated, man. Like, you would think that some people would have like design down. I've drawn in backgrounds before too, especially when that's why I can't wait to get my Wacom, like, and I have Clip Studio. Like, I can't wait, because I'm just like, I did backgrounds when I was doing on Clip, because Clip has a lot of tools that you can use to make that shit easier. You know what I'm saying? Like, Procreate has it too, but like, not this. It's just not the same feeling when you're drawing on Clip. So it's faster, to be honest. I do need the skill of drawing backgrounds. Yeah. To make your backgrounds like more unique. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the best thing to do, to make it more unique for your universe and stuff. But my shit is based off the real world, so the more real it looks, the better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's why I'm like, I think that when I buy that Wacom, the Evangelion edition, it's gonna like have, it's gonna come with Clip Studio for like I think a month or something free, but I'm gonna end up paying for it anyways. If they have like some type of one-time buy, I'll just pay it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And if it's a monthly thing, fuck it. I'll pay for that as well. Yeah.
Emergency shutters have been activated all over the place. It doesn't look like we'll be able to go on a casual.
This would be a dope ass panel.
First, there's something I'd like. Please analyze this video.
Just I want to play some of my music. Woo. In my world, each area is different. It's places that has real world aesthetics, like modern buildings and stuff. And some parts has modern stuff, but not really. For example, the starting area is the land of Kage. They are super behind the dudes who certain places and stuff. They really don't do modern tech. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I kind of had like a fantasy kind of like pretty much Japanese architecture. It's gonna be seeing that in some characters not know what the fuck is happening. Okay, so they're like fish out of water type of experience. That's actually kind of tough. Yeah, that sounds like something I would have for Hakeem, but I want it all to be modern. Like, yeah, they might go to like, you know, some other places and they're like behind, but like for the most part, I want it all to be modern, like based off the real world. So I can know, like the reason why I want to have that, so I can do a lot of social commentary on the real world and have like, you know, inserts of certain characters like Trump or fucking Joe Rogan or fucking, you know, Malcolm X or fucking Martin Luther King, like having characters that are similar to them and similar to their stories, just so I can kind of tell my spin off it. Yes, sir. I guess I gotta start a piece on this side too now. Maybe she's about to fight somebody right now. That'd be crazy. get nervous when I'm not doing nothing on stream, but I'm like, you know, there's people who fall asleep on stream and people watch that shit. So I'm chilling. I already drew for like an hour. I'm down to just chill and talk and vibe. We just vibing right now. Vibing some good music. You know what I'm saying? We chilling. I was about to say. Some places have different cultures within them. For example, Land of the Kage is Japanese, Korean, Chinese inspired. Yeah, basically anything Asian. In Seoul, Jangwa. Okay, that's a tough ass. First of all, that's a tough ass name. Seoul Jangwa region is where the Kokoshi resides. They are African, Egyptian inspired, so there's some pyramids and stuff. They also live in the desert, but they have an outlet. That's tough. The one thing I really fuck with is that the fact that you're kind of making up your own world. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's your own world, and they have their names, and they're inspired by real world things. That's kind of, it's not like, I'm half and half on whether or not I want to make up some stuff or whatever, but I'm probably gonna do it the Marvel way, like how it's like, yeah, there's like fake, like real world stuff, but there's the fake world and like made up stuff like Wakanda or whatever. I'm gonna do that, where it's just like based off the real world. There's New York and, you know what I'm saying, Arizona and all these places and stuff, but like there's also fake fictional places that are in my story as well. So it's a mixture of both. Also, the Kokoshi tribe are a bunch of assassins. Okay, that's what's up. Kind of reminds me of the assassins from fucking 300. I don't know what the Ottoman Empire. Maybe I'm tripping. You're gonna see a Kokoshi in Volume 2 as well, and thanks to Story of Fantasy. Of course, so yeah, but I wanted to make it feel real. Exactly, and that I was about to say, that's kind of what you accomplished, if I'm being honest. Like, so far from what I've seen, like, and what you're explaining to me, it does definitely feel real. Okay, thank you, Kara. I'm not even gonna lie. I think Buketa? Kare Buketa. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but yeah, I appreciate it, brother. Pay attention to my last messages. Based on American Football Edition. Okay, I know. My bad, bro. I've been busy. But yeah, my bad. I've been busy, man. Got the streaming shit set up, and yeah. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, man. That's how I'm back now. Anyways, how are y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing? Is anybody drawing anything? If y'all been drawing this whole thing, if you're on YouTube, you got this far, make sure y'all show us what you've been working on. And man, I wish you could do that on Twitch too, but if you can't, just DM me what you've been working on Instagram or something. I feel the mystery and horror are missing. Well, if you come to more streams, you'll see that, like, you know, there is a lot of mystery. And we were just talking about this character. She is based off of Frankenstein, and there's a whole family of them with the doppelganger and all that other stuff. So, yeah, there's definitely a lot of that you're missing by not pulling up to the stream. You got to pull up to the stream so you can get the lore. And you. Yeah, and also the whole Lovecraftian thing, I went over that, I think, day, it's one of the days, honestly. That's like a big horror element that I have on there. Third eye as well. If I can spin it right. But yeah, welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for following. Okay, that's what's up. Drawing some animals. That's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. That's heavily appreciated. I'm about to watch Hunter x Hunter. Ooh, that's like Hunter is they got some crazy. That Chimera Ant arc was crazy, and their approach to like animals and stuff like that, and just like Hunter, all that stuff is fire. Hunter x Hunter is definitely a top 10 anime. Yeah, Hunter x Hunter is fire. I'm on the Chimera Ant arc. I do a yearly rewatch since the anime and manga that pushed me to make a manga. That's what's up. That's what's up. You know we're going to redo 90%. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, bro. But okay, for sure. No worries. I definitely got you on that. I just like to drop the lore on live. You know what I'm saying? So it's like forgettable sometimes because, you know, some of it's ever shifting and changing. So yeah, I do that so I can be inspired each time. Yep, every time I inspire, like every time you rewatch it, you get inspired, man. That's what's up. It's hard for me to rewatch some shit sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. The only anime they're not the only anime. There's more than I rewatched Monster. Okay, I'm referring to how it will be introduced. I'm not saying stars I feel that, but we gotta get to that point first. And I'm saying a lot of if you pulled up to the streams, you would know. There's a lot of lore. But yeah, rewatching shit. The only one that's all I was saying. The only one anime that I rewatched, not the only anime, but one that I can remember was Monster. And Monster is like a comfort anime for me. I don't know what it is. Like that anime is so crazy. Yeah, that shit was psychological mindful. Johan was that dude. Yeah, Johan, he has so much charisma. A female protagonist should have freedom. Oh, Terra? Yeah, Terra, yeah, like the hair is a big part of her story. For sure. Same thing with Millzone. They come from a specific tribe. They come from a specific tribe that like the way that their locks are is like very important. So if you notice, Zell doesn't have the same locks as Millzone because he's well, like, all right. So this is another thing we have. we had like, cause this is something I experienced when I went to the UNO. So if you know what the UNO is, you know what the UNO is. But while I was in the UNO, like there was like divides, right? You had the kinfolk, and you had the hood, the woods, and then you had the Chicanos or the Paisas. And like, although all of them were cool for the most part, like an intermingle, like you stuck with your kind no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like only on the offhand that you wouldn't stick with the people that you look like. So I made up my own version, and like I'm Eastern there, so what tribe would they be? All I can say is they're based off of Africans and African Americans. So it's like you have Devontae, he's the African American. Professor O is an African. You know what I'm saying? I would say that Hakeem is like he's an African American, but he's more like a Wakandan American, or whatever the fictional version of Africa, or a country in Africa that I'm gonna make that they come from. Whatever, I figure that out. So in the UNO in jail, when Milzo goes to jail, they figure out that he is like, so the titles I made for it, this is it's not fucked up, but it's pretty funny. But you got the Jigaboos and you got the Jabukis. Oh my God. You got there's gonna be a whole arc. There's gonna be a whole arc for Milzo's flashback. But I mean, if anything, it's gonna be Nigeria, where they come from. But they got in the UNO in jail, they got the Jigaboos and you got the Jabukis, and I'm really finna do this shit too, bro. I'm really finna call it that. And the Jigaboos are essentially an insert for the African Americans. Instead of calling them kinfolk, I call them Jigaboos. And the Jabukis are the Africans, and like they don't like each other in jail. So it's like Milzo, he comes from both. So it's like Tara comes from both as well. So that was a big thing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing when it comes to like their ethnicity and all those other things. I'm gonna make up my own as well. But then I'm also gonna have like it tied to real world things, because Jabuki is really a racial term that I heard somebody say. So I didn't make up the word. It's a real word. It's a real slang word for somebody from Africa. So his whole arc is about finding out that he's related to something like that. So Devontae always calls Hakeem that. He's like, shut up, you effing Jabuki. You know what I'm saying? Like that's part of the reason why he don't like him. For sure, bro. For sure. Like, I just be busy, man. Like I'm fixing my computer. Like I got real life shit that I gotta do. Yeah, I never knew that. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like. So the whole Milzo goes to jail, arc is tied to his lineage and like the racial stigmas that come from that, or the prejudices that come with that. So yeah, so Milzo's whole lineage, and Milzo, like I don't know if you guys know this, but Milzo and Tara are related. I don't know if you guys know that, but they're like literally either that. I'm gonna say this. Tara is Milzo's niece. You know what I'm saying? So like that's Milzo is, or not Milzo, but Rohan Milzo are the same character, but Rohan is Tara's uncle. So they're related, they're blood related, and that's why they both have locks the way that they have locks. Now you would think the Kakashi people say the N-word, but it's Haija that the N-word in my word. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, that's why and then there was another way that I used Jigaboo as well, which is crazy. Regarding Frankenstein, we could create a very expensive experimental art, psychological and physical horror, the character being transgender / fluid, and regarding her being a doppelganger, she could also be a real person. I I'll think about it. But like when it comes to the writing, man, I got it, man. I know we talked in the side about some shit about you being part of the project, but when it comes to the writing, man, I got it. Trust me. But I appreciate the input. Honestly. Oh, Hija. That's how you say it. Hija. You effing Hija. You dirty Hija. That's crazy. That sounds racist. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds racist as hell. That sounds racist as hell. I know almost nothing about the Lord, so I'm kind of. Yeah, I figured. That's something. You know, you just got like. I only talk about the lore on stream. I don't really talk about it on, you know what I'm saying, Instagram or whatever. But yeah, that's the reason why. I mean, you ask Art by Vaughn, he's kind of caught up to the story, but that's because we have conversations about it. So it's like you got to give me time to give you conversations about it so you can understand. And that's if I even need you to be writing for me, bro. So it's like we still got to even talk about like what that even entails, like, you know what I'm saying? So if we're talking about a team, we're still missing like 3 or 4 people. You know, for example, how are you going to create a bestiario, or the monsters, the races, the law? Okay. So I can answer that question. So a lot of the monsters are based off of Lovecraftian. I don't know if you've ever heard of Lovecraft, but Lovecraftian monsters. So it's like demons and stuff like that. And since everybody has a disability, okay. I mean, shit. It's 7, so we gotta find a different time for me to explain it. Nah, I feel it. I'm just. It's just how the cookie crumbles, my guy. Like this is when I can stream. This is when I'm available. Like, you know. Regarding this, we have a vast amount of folklore. Yeah, it's. I got a lot of folklore that I'm gonna be dealing with, and on top of that, like. So how I work and how I'm planning on doing the series is like I'm going to be freestyling a lot of it. Like I have a Bible, I have a story Bible that I want to work on, but I'm like I want to have the freedom to be like, all right, I don't want to use that anymore. So everything that I'm saying now, like I can say it and spoil shit, but like that might not even be in the series. My mind might change, and that's how it's always been. So it's like my older self, my present self, and my newer self all have input on this. So it's like the ideas that I had like 15 years ago are still affecting what I'm doing now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like old Philip has a say in how the story goes now because I kept those ideas from that far along ago. So it's like as I'm writing this, I already have a council of people, of me's, a council of me's dictating what happens within the story. So that's why I want to be able to freestyle. If that makes sense as into like how I'm writing the story. So it might not make sense. It might not be perfectly historically accurate because like I don't really care to be. So yeah, and if you know JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, you know what I'm saying? You would understand why I kind of like that style of writing. Like, I might get lost in the plot, but that might be the point to get lost in the plot. You know what I'm saying? So, I get it. That's why it's like we got this. That's the conversation we're gonna have off stream about. You know what I'm saying? Like what we're gonna do. You feel me? And I appreciate you wanting to join the team, but like you gotta understand, bro. It takes time. It's not gonna happen all overnight. Yeah, but I like JoJo's. That's what I'm saying. I like JoJo's. You know what I'm saying? Like JoJo's can be methodical. I don't know if that's even like, you know, I think it's kind of like a lot of it's kind of random. So that's just me. Yeah, I agree. The universe reset did break my heart. I think that I like pre-universe reset better than the new shit, if I'm being honest. I don't think I'm as hyped for Steel Ball Run. I think the newest version, the newest one is pretty cool. With the one with Joe Dio, that one seemed pretty cool. Yeah. What I sent you and changed I'm confused. And that's what I was like, this is a language barrier, bro. So I'm like, what I sent and changed was done like Meraki? Okay. Yeah, that's something that we can talk about off stream, man. Like, we're vibing right now. It's not it's really not about the creation of it right now. We're just vibing, my guy. Talking about shit, chopping it up. Okay, that was all. Nope, it wasn't all my music. Netflix fucked that part 7 release up. I hate how they do that. Yeah, that they did. They definitely did. But I'm telling you, I wasn't super hyped for part 1 or this Steel Ball Run. I stopped reading after this part. Yeah, me too. I was excited for it since I watched JoJo's for the first time. Okay, that's what's up. So you had pretty much just a fresh outlook at JoJo's part 7. Okay. I guess I gotta tap into it now. Niggas is saying it's like that tough. That's what's up. Speaking in tongues. Yeah. I'm looking more forward to the newest part. That's the only one I'm kind of like, all right, I'll watch that animated. I'm not really looking forward to Steel Ball Run. But everybody says that's the best part, so I'm just kind of like, I don't really like the main character. Who else? Homie with the grill is tough. Zeppeli. Zeppeli is tough. So, yeah. I read them all. I read them all. Part 7 is good. Part 8 is good too. Okay. I haven't read that far. But like, I watch people explain it. So that's probably like why, I have a different view. I like how we went back to Moria. Yeah. Yeah, Gyro Zeppeli, that's my favorite so far from the manga for part 7. Running character training, you should practice characters in real life settings. For sure. There's definitely a lot of things I can practice, 100%. The best thing about JoJo is that it should have been seinen from the start. Yeah, I think that would have helped out a lot. I agree. If it was seinen from the start, I think part 1 would have been a lot better. But like part 1 was classic to me, bro. So I'm like, I kind of like those shonen tropes that they had in the beginning. Because I'll tell you right now, Dio kicking that dog was fucking hilarious. I'll never forget that. That's why Dio is probably one of my favorite villains, because he was just such a fucking YN. Like, it's crazy. He didn't give a fuck about nothing. He was just trying to get that bag. Trying to get that bizag. So part 7 was the best. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I feel like it went showing due to how fast you can gain popularity in the section of yeah. I like part 1 of JoJo's. Me too. Part 1 of JoJo's is one of my favorites. The Pele shit is bad. Should be black. I think so. I think so too. If you, man, that's a deep conversation, bro. That's a deep conversation because I feel like not only should Zeppeli be black, but I'm just like, the way I don't know if this is just me, but when I see JoJo's characters, I automatically think that they're black. Like, especially when he changed his art style in part 3 or 4, like, I saw those characters as black, like, or light-skinned at least, and that kind of goes all the way back to fucking Justice League. If y'all remember the Justice League cartoon, Lex Luthor on there, how I thought he was a nigga. I straight up thought no one can tell me that version of Lex Luthor was not black. Like, I always thought he was black the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know what it is about me, but like, I always see like characters as black for me. For it to make sense for me, like, you know, Dio, he wasn't black to me, but like, for sure, what's his name? Like, Josuke and Jotaro, in certain parts, I was like, they're black to me. Yeah, I like part 1. And it makes it yeah. Okay, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. You can tell Rocky loves black culture. 100%, 100%. That ending of part 5 had me dead when I played. Oh yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. That shit, bro. That shit was fucking hilarious, and I loved it. I loved it. Yeah, that ending was fucking fire. That ending was super fucking fire. And that's why I'm like, oh man, I wish I could put y'all into some fucking J-pop R&B, bro. This is so good, bro. Like, even some of these Korean R&B music be hitting like crazy. I'm about to, you know what? I'm about to play it. I'm about to play it right now. I'm about to play some right now. Fuck the copyright shit. I'm finna play. Come on, don't play me. Okay. This is what is it? I forgot the anime. Honestly, what is it? Naruhion no Mago? If anyone's seen that, it's like the anime with the little kid who can like turn into that monster with the white hair or whatever. And I'm open to listening to new music. Yeah, this shit is my shit. This is my shit right here. This shit goes. Trying to find no. Trying to find that right now. It's a old like 2009 anime. It's an old 2000. Like I'll send you which one it is. When you see it, you'll be like, oh. I've seen it before, but like never really sat down and watched it. It's really good. Yeah, this shit is hard as fuck. J-pop R&B is fire. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, it was definitely given that. It was definitely given that they're lesbian, 100%. And it was definitely. That's why I'm like, we had this conversation the other day about Naruto and Sasuke. Like, I wouldn't. I know that he was playing around with the fact that they might be gay and them kissing each other. You know what I'm saying? I know it was probably a trope or like just some funny, but yeah, I know for a fact that even part 1, Zeppeli, even in part 4 they were messing with. Part 3. They're making one, so. She was going off. Like, this is a band, I think, and they're going off. You got Grail Golden too. That motherfucker. That motherfucker going ham. I'm mad I can't find it now. And my playlist got mixed up. When playing Fire Plus 3. I really do listen to what's the name of this character? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna send you this playlist, like my personal playlist. I just want to find Twin Flame. Yeah, that song was fire. I don't know if you guys fucked with it, but I love that song. There's this one. Oh, I think you're talking about Poochie. You're talking about Poochie was inspired by Poochie inspired Professor Oak and Hakeem. Like the way that I did their hair, those were like two characters. Those were like the characters that I was looking at that I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, Poochie was 100%. That's Professor Oak. My kid. Yeah, he's that like design-wise, he was inspired by Hakeem and inspired Hakeem and Professor Oak. About that time, guys. I've been on here 2 hours. I'm gonna play these last couple songs. And then My bad if it's too loud, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna draw this to a close after a couple songs I play. Hopefully YouTube don't be striking me down. This is a long ass freaking thing to edit. Garden Chemo Production. Yeah, I get you, man. But we really gotta talk about this off stream. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just let you know that now. When I reveal the lore, I will reveal it. You know what I'm saying? I'll check it out. But that's definitely something I need to do. Is give Chera some more. I got it. Okay, so that was Go Away. This one's no. I'm gonna send that to y'all. Oops. Why did I exit out that? It's my shit. It's her and the professor. Yeah, those characters are, designed to be cool. Those characters are designed to look like dope ass characters. So I appreciate that. Yeah. And dancing is something that I wanted to incorporate into the fighting as well. You know what I'm saying? Since she is a magical girl, kind of like an idol, she might have some moves or something like that. I'm gonna figure out how to incorporate that into. Actually, I like that. I have no idea what that means. I'm not going to even lie to you. I have no idea. This was a translate. I forgot to ask. There is gonna be eventually. I know I did some fan art of Ryoko. So yeah, mass characters. Well, that being said, I gotta draw this stream to a close. It's been real. Thank you everybody for pulling up. Thank you everybody for showing out. I just want to thank God for allowing me to wake up today, first of all. And I just want to thank God for allowing me to do what I love doing every day. Shout out to the homies. Shout out to Seven Kingdom. Make sure y'all go check that out. Make sure y'all check out Art by Vaughn's Radiant Lotus. Make sure y'all check out Bassett. She got some comics and some art on her page, so make sure y'all check that out. Her name is in the chat. So if you guys see the chat, see Bassett in there. Bassett Sekhmet. Sorry if I'm butchering her name, but I'll have a link for that in the bio as well. So yeah, make sure you guys check out all these artists. They're dope. They are all creating manga and could use the support. So yeah, it's been real. It's been Mukamura Sama signing out. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Hey, keep on drawing. Don't stop drawing, bro. Keep drawing. I'm happy that I inspired you, bro, for real. I'm happy that I inspired you. But yeah, it's been real. It's been Mukamura Sama. I'm signing out, y'all. Y'all have a good one.